In today's video, I am going to teach you how to professionalize attendance records in Excel. The goal of this walkthrough is to make an attendance sheet easier to read and easier to maintain. You will highlight important text entries, and then you will calculate the total number of days an employee was present. As you follow along, pay attention to the exact cells and the exact typing in the formulas, because that is what makes the results accurate. First, look at your attendance grid and locate the range that contains the daily marking cells. In this example, you will be selecting the cell grid range C2 to E3. Take a moment to confirm you are selecting the correct block of cells, since choosing a slightly different range will cause the highlighting to apply to the wrong places. Once you have C2, E3 selected, you are ready to set up conditional formatting rules. Next, click Conditional Formatting in the Excel toolbar. This is the feature that allows Excel to automatically format cells based on their contents. When the menu opens, choose Highlight Cells Rules. This step matters because it lets you define highlighting based on specific text patterns, such as marking days with a letter like P for present. After you select Highlight Cells Rules, choose Text that contains. This option is designed for cases where the cell content includes certain characters or text. In the box that appears, type A. Then select a red fill option for the formatting style. Once you have chosen the red fill, click OK to apply the rule. At this point, Excel will scan the selected range C2 to E3 and highlight any cells that match the condition based on the text rule you specified. Now that your attendance markings are visually emphasized, the next step is to calculate totals. This is where the sheet becomes more professional and useful for reporting. Move your attention to cell F2, which is where the total days present will be calculated for the employee shown on that row. Before you enter the formula, make sure cell F2 is active, meaning it is the cell with the cursor inside. You will now calculate how many times the letter P appears in the attendance cells for that employee. To do this, type the formula exactly as follows. COUNTIF C2 E2 P. This function counts the number of cells within the range C2 to E2 that contain the text P. It is important to keep the quotes around P because COUNTIF is looking for specific text content, not a number. After typing the formula, press the Enter key. Excel will then calculate the total and display the result in cell F2. If your attendance markings use P consistently for present days, you should see a count that matches the number of P entries across C2 through E2. If nothing appears as expected, double-check that the letters in the attendance grid are exactly P and not similar characters or extra spaces. With both conditional formatting and the total calculation in place, your attendance record now looks cleaner and provides immediate insight at a glance. The red highlight helps you spot marked entries quickly, and the total days present gives you a simple summary without manual counting. And that covers everything you need to know.